Doing a bit of planting. I'm doing a bit of drinking. Plan is tomorrow, boys and girls. Taking that beauty with me, and I'm going to take the honey stove, which I'll get in a minute. Oh, it's been a bloody lovely day today. Ouch. And I've been burning as usual. That's still warm actually. Get my old axe. Take this out now. We had some baked taters and chicken and stuff for his Sunday dinner. That's just cool enough. I'm taking the honey stove with the hive extension, and it's warped to hell, so it'll take me about an hour to fix the bloody thing together. What's the matter, Stan? What's the matter? You look like a mad dog. What? I don't know what's the matter with him. He's got the mad death stare on. Are we going out tomorrow? On an adventure? Do you want to go walk with Dad tomorrow? I think that's a yeah. Though nobody's probably interested. We bought 2 of these from Morrison's yesterday. I'm going to put them in tonight, like when it cools down a bit. 10 quid, and there's an absolute flipping shed load. You can see I've been listening to. That's what got me going. Look, I'm watching a video about honey stoves. I've got all these plants here, loads on them. Look. So, and I've had that out today. Believe it or not, that is just fantastic. Bloody hell, it sounds like a racetrack. I've had the old RAV power out again. It's charged up me watch, me phone, and my iPad. Just using that. Absolutely brilliant. You can't fault it when you get nice weather. It's ace. Just look at that. Can't beat it. I mean a shandy because it's nice and cool. But a bit of Stella in the sun with an axe in my hand. What a combination. To say it's summer and you should be more lightweight. I'm actually weighing a ton. I've got bloody everything but kitchen sink in here. Anyway, so we're off on a lovely, lovely Monday morning, bank holiday. We'll see where we get to. Oh lads, I've messed about with my mic settings again. Hopefully I don't cock it up like last week's video when halfway through the film the bloody sound went off. It's about, I'll tell you in a minute when I look at my watch. It's 8:10. Did give it out to be really warm today, as we know, so I've got factor 15 on my head already, and I've got a big tub on it in my bag and my hat, because I suffer these days. If I with the old bald head, if I get any sun on my head, it's flipping not good. It just burns and feels bloody awful. So I've come protected. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know what this mic level's like. I'm talking quite low actually, but I'm more interested to see if it gets the old bird sound on and that. So we'll see later. It might be a bit noisy up where I'm going today. Not actually in the place, but not far from it. This, like I said before, there's loads of paths. There's loads of paths and horsey types and that go wandering about there, so it might not be as quiet as I like. And being as I've got the honey stove, I'm not exactly going to be going stealth. But yeah, it's just going to be for anybody that's interested. I just brought some hot dogs up. Can't be arsed. I was going to do like a Sunday dinner type of thing with veg and things, and I just can't be arsed, so we're going to have a dinner later on. So it's just the old camper's favourite. Perfect morning. Absolutely stunningly gorgeous. Well, boys and girls, I've got a right dab on. I've only been out at half an hour or so, 40 minutes, if that. And it's getting quite warm. I'd say it's 16, 17 degrees, something like that. I'm not sure exactly. A bloody big wobby here. He's a big bugger. Don't like wobbies. He's gone. That's a good sound check anyway, see if the mic picked him up. So yeah, I'm right looking forward to this. And it's the first time the honey stove has been out in years and years. I don't know, must be a couple of 3 years since I last used it out in the woods. Anyway, There she is, boys. That's the Honey Stove with the hive extension. I brought it like that. I didn't bother folding it flat because it takes a bloody hour to fix back up again, and just used it as a fuel carrier in a plastic bag, so I've saved myself a bit of hassle there, and it's full up of barbecue coal. So we shall light that up and get a brew on, I feel. Well, this should keep the mozzies off. It's still quite muddy down here. The old fave fire lighters, so I'll put about 3 in, I think, to get this bugger going. Well, there she is, lads. Honey Stove in the woods for the first time in years. It's a beautiful thing. I tell you what's going to be really nice as well, boys and girls. I can have my fire going today. Oh God, the dogs are seeing something. He goes like a nutter. And there's no sound of the bylight. I love it, the bylight, because you can get away with wet wood and stuff. But it is a bit buzzy, shall we say. I brought my pride and joy out, the old Force classic mini axe. Actually, yesterday I polished up the sheath. I've oiled it. I've put some, what's it oil? I forgot the name of it now. Linseed. It's a bit smoky at the minute. It'll warm up in a bit. There's my lid. So I do my usual trick. If I can get this lid up. Not cutting my fingers off. I bought some pot grabbers this time after last week. I don't want any crap going in it. Not be long before the brew's ready now, boys, and I'll have a lovely sarnie. Stan! Stan! Oi! Don't know what he's seeing. It's plastered, look. Old faithful Gus is here with me, aren't you, mate? Hey? Yeah, he's lovely, aren't you? And, of course, I've not used... Oh, we've got a boil on now, look, just about. It's dawned on me as well, actually. This is the first time ever I've made a brew with my Honey Stove in my favourite spot ever. How bizarre, and how long have I been coming up here? Never ever brought me Honey Stove. Quality. I've just got enough for 2 coffees left in my old stash. I'm going to have to get some more. Well, cheers, my dears. Oh, yes. That's hot. Yeah. My boy's here, look. Stan's gone off for a wander, and that fire's burning my leg. Well, that's bloody ace. I'll have to bring that up again. Definitely. I need to cook a proper dinner on it, really. Get me spuds and everything. I could put 2 pots on there. I think that's a plan for next time, if I can be arsed. We'll have to wait and see. I wished you lot could see what I can see around here, because it's just a mass of blue. Sunlight's coming in through the trees, just like mottled. And it's just, it looks like you know, when you see those really good photographs, but it's all around me. It's absolutely beautiful and mega quiet. I've only heard a horsey person and a couple of people up here. I'm surprised. I thought it'd be rammed, but it's not. It's all for me and the dogs. How about that? Ah, that's lovely, that. Wonder why they call it rubber sausage. And of course, as long as I don't drop this everywhere, where have I put that now? Forget my head if it wants screwed on. We've got the, oh yes, look at that. That's HP in there, none of that cheapo Daddy's crap. If you wait for Daddy's, sorry, but I don't like it. I prefer this any day, HP. High quality meal in the woods. God, that's funny, my leg. I don't know what the hell he even eating. Get some water. Yeah. I'll save them there. How many's in there? 2, 4. Yeah, there were 8 in there. I'll give them 1 each. You can have a sausage each when it's cooled down. This is just great. Absolutely bloody, this is what I need. Unplug. He's always gagging, look, he eats any old crap standard when he's out. No, it sounds like some clients in his microlight. There's a guy over that way somewhere. There's a farm and this guy's got a microlight. And that sounds like it. I might be wrong. Makes a right bloody round. Anyway, just look at that beautiful sight. Ye old oak premium hot dogs. And of course, not forgetting the Java lava. I can think of a lot worse things to be doing. So, oh god, that thing's coming back again. What is it? Anyway, these know there's some food, so they're flipping round me like a fly round a turd. God, that's making a right all round. What? I've put the sausages down there to cool off. I don't know if you spotted it or what. Probably. Well, it'd be rude not to waste them, wouldn't it? That bloody shut lid. That stove is chucking out so much heat, it's bonning my legs. Standing right near it, a bit of steaming in a minute. It's lovely, just leaning my cup against there, look, I'm keeping it nice and toasty. Without having to get on the smoky pan. So anyway, I'm just going to devour this Scooby sandwich here. Oh, Stan's getting smoked out. Stanley! What's this? What's this? Stan's digging for a change. I was just watching a video of a honey stove, sadly enough, and he started jumping and going mad. How sad is that? I'm using a honey stove and I'm watching a video on honey stoves. What a clown. I hope he's off again. What is it, Stan? Get him! Oh god. That is burning a treat now, look. A lot of the old charcoal's burnt down because I've been here quite a while. I've stuck quite a few little logettes in I've chopped up. And that is chucking out a right go load of heat. It's bloody going like a train. Yeah, to be fair, I can't believe how easy this has made my life. It's normally with bylight, you have to tend it, I'd say every 10 or 15 minutes you're doing something with it. But with this, literally I've chucked a couple of log ends, small, sort of, I don't know, half-inch pencil length bits of wood in. And literally it's been burning, we've probably been here an hour. And it's a pleasure to use, to be quite honest with you. This time of year you've got plenty of dry stuff, so just literally pick it up off the ground and bung it in. It's a definite thumbs up for me, revisiting the honey stove. The only downside is, especially with the hive, it is it warps. The base plate is warped to hell. So when you put it together, you need about three hands. So you sort of like. Anyway, once it's together, it stays together, obviously. But that's about the only downside with it. It is heavy-ish. I suppose if you had the titanium one, that wouldn't be bad. But I looked online actually last night. I was looking, thinking, I'm after a wood stove. I wouldn't mind that MSP Core 5 thing. That looks awesome. But anyway, I thought, I'll just see how much. Honey Stove TI on I can't remember, one of these lightweight backpacking site. 74 quid. For the Hive Extension, another 59 quid. To save a couple hundred grams, I think I'll save myself 130 quid and just keep this one. Oh my god, Stan's going berserk. What is it? Get it then! Get it! It's covered in mud, digging. Buster's got the right idea. Look, he's just slipping under the weed. He loves it, just lossing about. Road Stan. What are you doing in that mud? You clown. What is it? Get it then. Get it. I don't know if there's something under there or why. Well boys, I've stoked up again. It's kicking out a bit of smoke, who cares? The heat from that is burning my leg that's over there. It is quite intense really. Anyway, it'd be rude not to have one last brew before I clear up. But this has been a complete success, absolutely superb. I know I used to like the Honey Stove when I first got it. I think my mistake was trying to use really wet wood in the past. But anyway, I still like my BioLite obviously, and it's a bit more, it's easier to get heat out of the BioLite but more work to keep it going, whereas this you just chuck some on and it burns, no messing. And the thing is, my pot's as black as hell now. Ah well. What's the matter, shall we wrap up and go home? Don't go and see Mum? Do you want to get going home? Well boys and girls, I'm just laying down here. It's dead comfortable actually. I've got a right nice angle, and the dogs want to go, but I'm not really that bothered. I think we ought to make tracks. Got to put rest at plants in that me and my missus started yesterday, and we didn't finish because we ended up drinking. Well, I had some shandy and she had some wine. And we've still got a box to put in yet, and some pots. It'll be worth it in the end. I'm just going to let the fire burn down a little bit more, and then we'll have a steady mosey on back in the sun. Boys, we're off again. All cleared up, ready to go home. Just walked up here and I think that the dogs are just sitting in sun waiting to go, bless them. Look at that. Oh, bless them. You getting some rays? And Gussie likes the sun, bless him. Anything with Gus, he loves sitting in the sun, but he gets all hot and bothered. He don't like it when we're walking in the sun and it's too hot with his black coat. He don't half off and puff this time of year, bless him. Oh, we can hear some muggles up here. Hardly heard anybody though. It's been really good, better than I thought. Thought it'd be rammed, but it ain't been. Shall we get going home then? Do you want to go? What do we say? Come on then. Anybody that's interested, I've just ordered a thing called a Spigen case for my iWatch thing, because I've already got scratches all over it, and these are dead shiny. You know, like me watches and things, but this is getting bashed up quite a bit. I was doing something, but yeah, just a thought. I've ordered a Spigen armoured case. It's like a plastic rubbery thing that you put over. I'll show you it all when I get it, if anybody's interested. Is it, Stan? I don't think you've seen goats before. Hey, here. Don't go in the field, they'll bloody butt you. Meh. What are they, eh? Did I say sheep then, or goats? I can't remember. Be good. They're not nasty towards animals, these pair aren't at all. They're just inquisitive. Mr. Goat's having a good old eyeball at him. These are new. I've not seen these goats here before. It's normally cattle. Anyway, come on boys, let's go, come on. Glad we're back to the normal paths. This is what the boys want. I love it when they go in here. You can see they're just saying, oh, that's bloody lovely. Is that nice, boys? Somebody's rigged a rope swing up. How it stands tail, never bloody stops going. Oh, you buggers! Is that nice? Well, this is just end to a perfect morning's walk. Absolutely bloody lovely. And I'm going on. But that's what it's all about, isn't it? Dogs are happy, I'm happy, Mrs. is happy. Lovely glass of wine this afternoon later on. And sit in my back garden, what more can you want? Load of people going past on bikes over there. Oh, this reminds me of the Hobbit, there and back again. So we walked up these steps in the morning and we're now walking back and then top at fields where I live. Come on out of there, it's too muddy. Come on, we're going home now. Come on, Gus, good boy. Here's your mum, we're going to open the gate for you. Well, we turn us back for 2 minutes and look at state of that. Gus is about ready to flipping blow a gasket, but he'll just lie in it. It's crazy. He don't like walking in it, but he'll lie in it till he fries. Even Stan's looking a bit subdued today. Anyway. Yeah, they're on Mum's. We've got another one somewhere, but it's a bit broke, so we don't use it much. I'm going to try and see if I can fix up my honey stove now and put it back together again. This should be really entertaining, so you can quite easily fast forward if you... Boys, I don't know if you can see this, I'm covering this one. Look at the state of that. I don't know if you... Let's have a look. Yeah. That's where the problem lies. Seven minutes, bloody hellfire.